Good morning, everybody. Well, this is kind of not a good morning for us, I'll tell you. So, before I turn around and show you what's happened, let's just do a little explanation. I've been working at the other farm over there. I've been cleaning up the rye and getting it in bins. Well, I noticed that one bin was getting low, so I had some corn, just about 40,000. And I thought, oh well, I'll just run it over here to the ethanol plant real quick and get it dropped off. Simple thing like a person normally does. But I had two tires blow as I came around this corner, and there was just enough of a load shift that it dumped my load out and flipped my truck. So the Ford is, well, the old Ford truck is in a bad way. And I just got over here with this. I've been moving everything back and forth here so that I could get it. Now, it's not a busy day, so it's not too bad of a deal. We didn't get hurt that much, but they told me, hey, if I can clean it up and move everything out of the way, they're not going to worry about it. So we're going to try to flip the truck back on its front here. Well, I picked up some corn. Whoops. So we're going to try and flip the truck back up. Well, let me get rid of this corn that I accidentally picked up. Get it dumped off here. Yeah, it's going to be kind of an interesting day. We're going to try and get her flipped up as best we can. Uh-oh. I don't have anything in here, do I? No. Can I not dump off in here? No, good enough. Well, that's not good. Uh-oh. There we go. I just had it at the wrong angle. I was getting worried there for a minute. Thought I wasn't going to be able to get this stuff taken off of here. Whoops. Okay, we don't want to do that again this time. Yeah, we've got quite a mess here. I thought maybe if I lifted it back here on the corner, I could get it flipped over. There we go. There we go. A little more. There she goes. Let's see. I don't want to run over my corn. I got to pick it up and then go sell it off. And I know the engine's toast. We're going to see if we can just kind of push it off to the side, and then we'll come get it later. Because we've still got harvest to do today, and quite a bit of it. Oh boy. Alright, well, let's try this then. Well, we've got to get a bite where we're centered here. There we go, there we go. Oh, nope. Oh! Oh, this is going to be a little harder than I thought, I think. Just don't have enough gumption with the tractor here. This is a heavy truck. Can I just push it? I mean, it's junk anyway. This truck's in bad condition now. Engine shot. I heard it stall out, flood out. I mean, it might. I don't know. We'll have to fix everything on it, but... Yep, I just don't have enough weight to move it. So, I guess for now, let's get our corn picked up and get it out of here. And get it over and put away. Whoa, whoa. I think I need to go home and go back to bed. Man, this is just not a good deal here. There we go. Okay, we're doing all right. Well, I'm going to do my best to get this corn cleaned up here without tipping the tractor over or having issues. But we seem to be doing all right. Long as I take it nice and slow, I think we'll be okay. And I'll, once I get this corn moved, I'll see if I can't make a better dent here. Well, I peeled out right there, trying to stop. Yeah, I love this tractor, but I guess for this kind of work, it just isn't heavy enough. I don't know. I mean, you know, this is why I have the front loader in case something goes wrong. And definitely something went wrong. But I know I can park. Whoa. Boy, that's top heavy. Way too top heavy. Well, anyway, let me get this picked up, and I'll see you guys here in just a little bit. All right, everybody. Well, we got her all picked up. I pulled the keys out of both. Poet said it was just fine to park it right here in the grass, and I can come get it later. They don't have a gate out here to close it, so I pulled the key, and you know that's kind of got a universal key on those, but I don't think any of our neighbors is going to come try to steal that old thing. But it took a little bit of doing, but they brought one of their front loaders over here and helped me push it off the road. I imagine I'm just going to have to call somebody to come get it. But let's go dump off the grain that I have. And I guess this truck from the other farm is going to be the truck for, well, the other farm now. I don't think I have any other choice but to do that. We'll get up here, and they said don't even worry about probing it. They're just going to take it. They weren't too upset about it. But I've been told that's not the first time. I guess there's been a couple of semis that went over there. And, yeah, they really did some damage when they went over. A lot more damage than you would think. Yeah, I guess I'm going to have to go through all my tires on these trucks and just see, you know, because those tires looked brand new, but, you know, they don't get very many miles on them. They just sit there all the time. So I suppose, you know, it makes sense. It really does. It makes sense why they would dry rot and go bad. It's a common problem, you know. It's just something that happens out on the farm. We'll get in here over the pit and we'll dump off. There we go. Shouldn't take too long. We're not really all that full. See, look, we got good looking tires on this thing. You know, all the way around, but for all I know, they might be worn out too. I don't know. There we go. Well, our money is steadily climbing. We are, we're doing really good. I have been just selling those wood pellets left and right. And for a fairly decent price. Now, it's not a great price, but it's fairly decent. You know, it's covering our costs, so that's all that matters to me. You know, there's enough there to make a profit. And sometime right after harvest is over, I'm going to go ahead and pay that loan off. There we go. Got our empty weight. So, I think that's going to be the best deal, is to go ahead and just pay that loan off and go from there. But anyway, we'll go ahead and we'll get back over to the other farm here. We still have harvest to do. And we still got harvest at the main farm that needs to be done. I unfortunately have not been able to get either one of those accomplished yet. At some point, I'm going to have to find ways to reinvest our money. Now, if we can ever get a clearer shot here. There we go. Get through these gears. Yeah, the old Ford had a little bit faster run. This thing, it's not quite as fast. It can get up there if you get it moving it, but yeah, flipping through those gears to get it up there takes a little while, but you know, that's okay. And I guess this farm did need maybe a hair bit bigger, but what I'm going to miss more than anything was my turning race. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Shift, 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 shift through these gears. Perfect. Much better. But, yeah, I guess over here really did need something that had a little bit larger capacity. Boy, this thing just screams going down the road. And we're going to have plenty of manure and slurry to spread over here this year. We are probably not going to have too much of a bill on fertilizer, let me tell you. But we got everything done. Well, I'll show you here in a little bit. Everything over there is done. But the last patch that we have to do is this one right back here. I'm not 100% sure what it's going to be like. Ooh, man, this is a tilt. Oh, boy, is that a tilt. That should give me enough room. Yeah, that should do it. It's a little tilted, but we'll see how that works out with the combine. But it won't fit under this awning, so I got to figure that out too. I got to figure out, might move stuff around to make it fit somewhere else. But, yeah, I emptied this bin out because we almost got all these bins full. Completely full. So, yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. But, yeah, I finished this field, and the field clear back over there tucked in behind. And all we got left's that one on this farm. And then, of course, we'll have some baling and stuff like that to do. But we're not going to I think we're going to have more than enough straw. So we're going to turn the straw swath off here real quick. There we go. Lift up our header. I think I'm going to hose this thing off before we go out into the field. Boy, it got dirty back in there in a few places. And this just barely squeaks in here. So, yeah. It's a tight fit, let me tell you. It just barely makes it through. I think we did a good job. Whoop. I gotta turn just right here. There we go. This just barely fits through too. On everything. Well, we'll get down here and I'll grab garden hose and we'll hose this thing off. I'm glad I didn't get a bigger header or I would have been in a lot of trouble, ma'am. I would have been in trouble. Okay, let me go grab the garden hose and give this a little rinse here real quick. I'd like to be able to see out my windows. There we go. Yeah, main thing's just see out the windows here. Give it a rinse. Good rinse here. Boy, this thing got dirty. Well, that's good enough. All nice and shiny like she was brand new when we brought her home. But yep, next thing we need to do is, you know, it's been dry enough that I am not worried at all about the moisture content here. I think I found a better place to put the truck. I'm going to back up and move it real quick. There we go. Need to get the silage. There, that makes me feel better. Nice level ground. Need to get our silage bales out of here before we get a rain. Need to get them out of there and up into the barn. So I'm going to work on that too. Just not today, obviously. Need to open her up. And I do believe, whoa, that hill is going to get the best of me yet. I do believe we are ready to start cutting. So let's just dig on down in here and see what's happening. I don't know what kind of yield we're going to get. This isn't particularly a huge field, but I know we got more in here than the silo will hold. In fact, we probably got quite a bit more than the silo can hold. But we're going to turn this into grass. We're just going to flat out lay it under into grass, and this will be where we can get our future straw or our future hay and silage from. This way it's nice and close to the farm. Don't have to go as far. And I think it'll work out just fine, you know. I really do. Well, we're not filling up too fast, but it does show that we are getting a good yield on the yield monitor. So, I guess that's not a bad thing. Boy, in some ways, I wish I would have done this a little different back in here, but you know, I was working on a tight time frame and budget, and it just is what it is. Well, anyway, I'm going to get to it. Let's get some harvesting done, shall we? Well, everybody, that was interesting. Got that little bit left. This truck is full. Come on, girl, climb. I have to lock her down in a low gear here to climb this. She's kind of heavy. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. You can do it. All right. Well, my word. Yeah, that's a little tricky there. And so little left. I can't believe that. I figured we wouldn't have that much left, but I guess not. But, you know, it is what it is. There ain't much we can do about it. Okay. Let's go ahead and get this unloaded here. There we go. Yeah, see, we're 76%, 77%. I might not have had to do that at all. We might be able to just barely fit everything in. And I think we're going to be squeaking by. Because, yeah, this bin is completely full, but we'll have to wait and see here. I don't know what I'm going to do to have to rethink how I got the farm set up over here. You know, a little extra thinking. Well, it's got to be, there we go. Okay, let's get back down there. And let's get what little bit we have left. We don't have that much, so it's not that big of a deal. But I'd like to get it done. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and pull up here without running over my combine. Last thing I need is a couple of broken items today. That'll be good enough. Because I've still got to figure all that out, too. Get it fixed and get it figured out. It's going in nice. Yeah, I can't believe we had just Just such a small amount left up there. That just blows my darn mind, you know. I figured for sure we'd be able to get all that, but... Well, and this didn't yield as well as I thought it would. The center was pretty poor overall. Yep, it's coming back. But yeah, then again, this is kind of an odd-shaped, odd area field here. You know, it works. It does the job, and we're able to use it, so I guess I can't complain too much. I mean, it would be kind of nice to have a little bit bigger header for this farm, but as you saw, I can't go any bigger. Not unless I want to tear down one of my bins and my shed and everything to get around. Oh, I suppose I could probably do like I've done before and snip a hole through the trees into that other field. But I've got so many wood chips, I don't know what to do with them. And that's something else I need to work on is maintenance. I think my maintenance bill is going to be pretty high on a lot of my stuff, because some of those things haven't been serviced in a while. I know the tree mulcher, man, that thing needs service bad. It's in pretty rough shape. There we go. It's already in there. It was so little up there. Ooh, nice and easy on this hill. Yeah, I can't wait to not have to come down here with a combine, let me tell you. But I think we're doing pretty darn good when it comes down to it. Not hitting anything anyway. But yeah, I didn't have to take that corn out. I thought for sure I'd need that space, that bin. Yeah, look how tight this is right here. I mean, we are just skirting through. Okay, got to close everything up, because this is going to be its new home in here. And we're done with this combine for the time being. I don't think there's any crops that I could plant that would work really well. Wow, this is tight quartered. We're going to go all the way back in here. All the way in, because we're going to put more storage in behind this. I think this is going to work out to our benefit for sure. Give it a little bit so rainwater doesn't get up underneath there. And center it up. It's all folded up. There we go. Well, for our new combine, I'm impressed. I sure do like this combine. I'm not going to lie. And we still got a lot of room, so that'll help out. Let's get down there and get that truck up here emptied. And yeah, that wasn't very much. That was almost not even worth it, you know, going back out there for. But now we can pull out into the field. Take it nice and easy so we don't end up with a load shift here. But I want to get a little bit of steam on it for climbing this hill. Because boy, that's a tough hill. This thing just, yeah. It does not like those hills. But I think this truck is going to live up here. And we're going to do a little rearranging on this farm. Not yet anyway, but soon. Okay. Get over here and get this turned on. There we go. I think we're going to be able to get... Ooh. We're going to have just a smidge left. We're going to end up filling this full. I think. And there it is. It's full. And the truck... Oh, no way. Oh, there's still a little bit left in here. Well, I'm going to have to clean the auger out real quick. Whoop. Apparently it can clean itself out like that. What in the world? Well, it can't be very much, yeah. All right, let's ratchet this down. And we'll get over here and get this put away. And its storage place. That ought to work right there. It'll work for right now. Okay, hop across the seat here. Well, gonna have to be out here. We're just gonna park this up here in this shed. I know this is where the combine used to sit, but now that it's down there, we have this wide open and free. So why not use it? You know what I mean? That's just free space. Put this tarp over it. And you know what? That rye can just sit in there. I'm not going to, for 800 and some liters, I'm not going to put it in here. That just would be ridiculous. Okay. Well, now that we've got this place done, let's move some stuff around real quick. I'm going to get the some of the hay equipment back over on the other side now, I think. Now that we have a little bit more room to work with. Get this tedder or windrower out, and we'll bring it down over here. And I think a good place for it would be right down here in this little shed. I don't know if I can fit through there with a tractor. Let's have a look, shall we? Oh yeah. I can fit through there, so we can roll right on around down here. Because, well, let's be honest, this is where it's going to end up being anyway. Now, if I do this just right, something like that right there. There we go. That'll at least put it under cover for the time being. And then all we got is the bale wrapper here to move. And we got a good spot for it right over there by where the combine is. So yeah, I think we got a pretty good setup here going on. I can even move the rake and the tedder, which I don't know. I've thought about selling that old windrow raker, but I don't know. I might hold on to it for a while. Maybe to use with some of the older equipment. I think that's good enough for the time being. There we go. Well, not too bad. We've gotten quite a bit done. We're going to have to do, like I said, a lot of baling. And then over at the other farm, oh, that reminds me, I've got to get everything back over to the other farm. Let me see if I can organize that, and I will meet you at the other farm. Well, everybody, welcome back. We're almost home. Man, we're working on it here. We're getting closer. They still haven't sold this land over here. I thought about buying it, but boy, it's expensive. Way more money than I've got. But yeah, look at our corn. Look how nice that looks. But yep, everything's looking good over here. Now we're ready to go harvest those oats. But yeah, I got to go talk to the insurance man and see, you know, I just had liability only on that old truck. Be honest, really didn't think I needed anything else. But I do have the John Deere ready to go, other than switching the headers out. That's the only thing I haven't gotten done. But I'm going to try to get that done. And then probably by the time I do that and go see the insurance man, that's going to be the end of the day. I hate to say it. But, you know, there's just not much else I can do about it. Boy, this poor old shop over here is kind of lonely these days. But I think we're in a better standing. We seem to be making money again. Things are looking good. But, yep, I'm going to get into town, get those swapped out. And, yeah, see you in the next one. Bye for now, everybody. Have a great day.